Hey guys. I have to put the link in comments real quick because I forgot to do that. Hold on. Let me get the comments. Okay, guys, we're going to try to stay away, even though I know y'all love it all so much. We're going to try to stay away from the drama and talk about sweet baby Oakley Snow for tonight. Okay. Okay. Let's see who's here. Tutti Frutti, Rocket. Rocket's working. But she'll be back. Hold on, guys. Let me sign into my messenger real quick. Security called me. I missed it. I better check, huh? Here you are. Boo!
Boo!
Oh, I'm glad you turned your camera off. I didn't know if you wanted it on or off, and I didn't warn you.
No, you're okay.
Okay. Oh, here he is. Okay, I'm bringing you up. I was just trying to call you back.
Yeah, I seen that.
What's up? Something wrong? Everything good?
I'm good. What's up?
Oh, okay. All right. It scared me.
What's up? Can you hear the voice changer?
No.
Really? Damn. Shit. This one is fun tonight. Oh.
Okay, let's hear it real quick.
No, go ahead. I gotta fix it.
Oh, okay. Okay, we got Huntress in the chat and on the screen. Hey, Huntress. Adam. Brittany says, I can't sleep. I'm house sitting, dog sitting, plus I have a house scheduled for tomorrow, the next county over, so I'm here till I fall asleep. Oh, gosh, Brittany, okay. Well, we'll try to talk for a few minutes before we start talking about baby Oakley.
Can you hear it now?
Yes, I can hear you.
The voice changer, though? No?
No.
Oh,
no.
Shit. All right, well, we'll be all right. We'll be all right without it.
Hey, Winnie B. And Shany B. Winnie B and Shany B. Rebelicious. Toshi. Who was the first one?
Oh, shit.
Uh-uh.
All right, don't worry about it.
Who was the first to hit the lock, y'all?
I think it was Winnie B this time.
Winnie B. Oh,
Rocket
JoJo,
tried to beat her.
Oh, did she? Oh, they were fighting over it. JoJo, you're not on the crazy clown page anymore.
She came out of hiding.
Penny Riddle. Almost early morning. Yeah, y'all, this isn't going to be a long live. I just want to go over baby Oakley's timeline, and then we can all have a restful, non-drama sleep. Maybe. Hey, Miss Donna. Security says go hit the like button. Guys, I get to change my name tomorrow. I have one more day left. It'll be TCCT Dumpling. My hair won't stay on my face. There's Josephine. I saw your message, but I saw you say you found me, so I just put an update in Discord on this little girl. Same mindset. Oh, that's weird. Big head, that's weird. Hey, Messy Jessie. Tutti Frutti was number 3. So does that mean, okay, Huntress, if Winnie B was number 1 and Rocket was number 2 and Tootie was number 3, you lacking. Slacking.
I was.
Lacking, slacking.
They all beat me. Whoa.
That sounds like...
I honestly thought he burped at first, and I was like, what is that?
Hey, Nana Butterfly. Josh says, hey, Dumpling and Osmic. Osmic, that sounds like a scary sound, but you can't hear
dragon.
words.
It's a dragon. But
okay.
Yeah, what up, everybody?
Rebelicious, wait, is she under Casper and Rebelicious? Hold up, let me make sure. Or was that Darcy? Hey, Darcy.
No, okay. Rebelicious changed her name back to that.
Okay, so she's okay. Winnie, Tootie, then Rocket. Hippie Grandma was number 11. JoJo was number 11 too. Y'all fighting over it. That was creepy. It scared the poop out of me. Osmic, you didn't warn us. Sounds like cocaine. Oh, powder bear. It's the white powder bear.
I'm sorry, boss.
Boy. I better just stop. Okay, who's been following Oakley Snow's case? Any of y'all been super deep into that?
Can't say that I have.
I've just seen what you've covered in the past.
Aw, Margie. Well, I'm glad you're here, white powder bear. Oh, y'all must make me say stuff all the time. I have to change it in mid-sentence. JoJo, how are you? Are you okay? I'm glad you're here. Messy's heard about it, and Rebelicious has heard about little Oakley. And the reason I wanted to go back over her timeline tonight was because child remains were found, I think, right outside of Indianapolis. And they're thinking that they're possibly baby Oakleys, but it'll take like 4 weeks for it to be, DNA to be processed and everything.
That's so crazy because didn't they have, I'm going to go brain dead now, the little boy out of Georgia?
Quentin Simon.
Yes. Didn't they have his results back a lot faster than that?
Yeah. I mean, if they put a rush on it, I don't understand either. I really don't, but I guess
all these people harming these kids, like they need to do something about this for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. What can we do? So,
I mean, I seen something on TikTok the other day. It said, how many kids are gonna have to lose their lives before, because they were talking about the school pew-pews, they said, how many kids are gonna have to lose their lives before y'all give up y'all guns? And then this chick came on there and was like, how many kids are gonna have to be SA'd before you use your gun to protect them?
Could y'all not hear me for a second? I cut out or something.
I mean, it makes perfect sense. How many kids are gonna have to be harmed in a very vile manner before you start using your guns to protect them? You know what I mean? They're more worried about stripping the guns away and
the pew-pews, Osmic. Don't get it strut.
When they're with their mom, though, and you don't expect it.
Yeah, for real. I mean, that's another mental health thing right there. You know what I mean? I don't know.
It's sad. I'm just waiting for this video to
exterminate them all, I guess. Anybody that does it.
We already established what should happen. This eye for an eye. Same thing they do to these children, they should get done to them. I can't wait 4 weeks. It's driving me crazy not knowing. I know, Darcy.
I don't know if this voice change is working. I'm about to delete this shit.
It's not. It sounds like a big burp.
Yeah, I'm deleting it.
Margie says I didn't talk much over there. Kind of didn't feel welcome because I guess I didn't have any money to give them. Who, Margie? You can say what channel. I don't.
Margie, you're more than welcome here.
You're not stirring the pot by just mentioning it in one comment. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to play this video to get us started. I want to make sure it's the right one. I'm kind of scared.
County, that's where a child's remains were discovered. Right now, we don't know the identity of those remains or what led police to that location. All of this comes after months of searching for this missing 2-year-old last seen here in Indianapolis. Tonight, we know that police believe that little Oakley Snow is dead tonight and disposed of somewhere. Our Logan Gay walks us through these new details just uncovered in the investigation into the girl's disappearance.
Hoosiers have been desperately searching for 2-year-old Oakley Snow for months. Police say she and her 7-month-old brother were taken from their home in Oklahoma here to Indianapolis by their mother, Madison Marshall, and her boyfriend, Roan Waters. According to court documents,
was the mama's name Madison?
By a witness in February, being carried out of a drug house in Indianapolis. wrapped in a blanket and looking unconscious. Marshall's boyfriend also later admitted to abandoning the 7-month-old at the drug house. In March,
Madison
Marshall was
Osment.
charged for abandoning
Oh, all
the
right, I'm sorry.
7-month-old.
No,
And
you're
police
good. I was
announced
muted. I
despite
didn't know.
several searches and interviews, Oakley had not been found, believed to be dead and disposed of. Fast forward to Friday. IMPD confirmed they found child remains in Morgan County. The coroner has not identified them yet and are not releasing what led to detectives finding the remains. I reached out to Oakley's grandmother, and she said their family is still waiting for a
Hey,
positive
Tennessee sweetheart.
identification, and they don't know anything further at this time. A local volunteer named Janie Dubbs, who has been actively trying to help find Oakley here in Indianapolis, told me the volunteers are holding on to hope during this tough time. She told me this in a statement.
I was gonna say,
Alright.
drop pink hearts in the chat for this little baby girl.
Yeah, let's do pink hearts for baby Oakley May Snow, y'all.
I do like her name. She got a beautiful name.
I know. She's so cute too. Hold on, we're about to go through the pictures. Let me find my pink hearts. Pink hearts for baby Oakley. Yeah, smaller channels are more chill and easier to communicate and get along with, and hopefully you'll feel welcome and have fun.
We don't get it popping like the 4th of July fireworks display.
What?
I said we don't get it popping like the 4th of July fireworks display.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna
Can you
add
hear?
this slideshow. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, is that better?
Mm-hmm.
I just turned
Look
it
at
up.
look at all the pretty pink hearts, guys.
It's crazy on StreamYard. Only some people's shows up. Everybody else's shows up squares. It's crazy. Chill out.
Yeah. It's kind of like when you do different emojis, it'll say like elbow coughs and crap.
Yeah, StreamYard with that bull.
Tennessee sweetheart, you had to set your alarm. Were you sleeping? There's Penny Riddle. Hey, Miss Penny Riddle. Alright, guys, let's see what we got her. Let me get my, let's see. I want to be able to show. Okay, there you go. Alright, wait, let me go back. This was at her vigil not too long ago. It was set up really pretty, y'all. And here's what happened, guys. Here's kind of the timeline of what they know about it. So, let me grab my tablet because on January 19th, Oakley's father reports that the 2-year-old and her 7-month-old brother, Colton, were taken by their mother, Madison Marshall, from his home in Cromwell, Oklahoma. What?
I didn't say nothing. I got my mic muted.
He told the Seminole County Sheriff's Office that Marshall and Waters took the children without authorization and likely fled to Indiana, where Waters has family. After learning of the abduction, the Oakley County Sheriff's Office enters the children into the National Crime Information Center database as missing. I don't know if she ever had her and her brother ever had an Amber Alert out for them. I can't remember. Tennessee sweetheart says, yes, girl, I fell asleep. Having to work during the day and stay up kicks my butt sometimes. Oh, yeah, I can imagine that.
Shout out to Tennessee sweetheart for the little chat we had earlier. You the bomb diggity.
We have Tashi, you love carnations. Yes, they're all so pretty. All right, there's the baby. There's baby Oakley.
Oh, look how pretty her eyes are. That's messed up.
I know.
She's so cute.
She was. And she was 2 years old, guys. Just a baby. A little baby.
Right.
Okay, so
She was
I'm
right
waiting
in
for my
between
tablet.
Brooklyn and Logan.
Oh, it's hard when you have a kid that age, and talking about it, it just makes it so much harder.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, you can just. She says, no problem, eye candy. All right. Late January, early February, Walters, Marshall, Oakley, and Colton arrive in Indianapolis. Walter's mother allows them to stay in a home she owns. He distracted me by putting a string. He was low. Okay. In a home she owns on Albany Street near the intersection of East Troy and Madison Avenues south of downtown Indianapolis. She bought them baby formula and supplies to assist with caring for the kids. During this time, Walter's sisters visited the home and sees bruises on Oakley's legs. The sister confronts the couple, who gets angry, and they tell her to leave. My throat hurts, y'all. I don't know why. Okay, so February 9th, Walter's mother gets a call from Chad telling her that Waters and Marshall left Colton alone with him, asking her to get the baby. She arrives and then calls Waters' sister to care for the child. When asked why they left the baby alone, Waters tells his sister it's because Oakley hurt her head bouncing on a ball and needed emergency care. The sister saw Waters and Marshall return to the house as she was leaving. She did not see Oakley and did not try to speak with the couple. Later that night, the sister reports to the Department of Child Services that Waters and Marshall left Colton alone at the home because they needed to take Oakley to the hospital. Witnesses later tell police they saw the couple leaving the house with what looked like a child wrapped in a blanket, and that the child did not appear to be moving, talking, or crying. Yeah, I know, Toshi. It's sad.
Them sad sons of a parent, for real.
Yep. That's what Tennessee Sweetheart and Revolution said, if they could only have a couple of minutes in a room with the mom.
Oh, yeah, with a lock on the outside the door? Oh, yes, without a doubt.
They took that baby from safety just to harm her, you know? It makes no sense to me. I'll never get it. Okay, March 3rd, her mom, guys, showed up at the home of Waters' sisters asking to stay. The sister said she could, but only if Marshall told her where Oakley could be found. So I'm pretty sure they knew something had happened to the baby, like something sinister, immediately.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, because they saw how the baby was treated and that she had bruises and that they were at a trap house with the babies and everything. So
that's sad.
And so she didn't want to tell the Water's sister where the baby was, so she left the home on foot instead. The sister had not seen or heard from her since then. March 6th, at roughly 4:30 p.m., investigators reached out to the Indianapolis FBI office and requested assistance finding Oakley, Colton, and Marshall. After confirming Colton's whereabouts with the Department of Child Services, they reached out to Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department's Missing Persons Unit for assistance. Colton's father, DCS, told investigators had taken custody of Colton and likely returned to Oklahoma. Dang, they're in all kinds of different states. Okay, March 7th, Indianapolis Police Service search warrant at the house on Albany Street in Indianapolis. It's unknown what, if anything, was found during that search, and I'm pretty sure that's the trap house that they were seen leaving, but I'm not positive on that. March 8th, shortly after 3 p.m., Indianapolis police post an alert seeking help from the public finding Oakley. They report the toddler may be in the Indianapolis area. March 16th, a warrant is issued out of Marion County, Indiana. Y'all know what I'm saying. For Marshall's arrest on neglect of dependent charges. So I think that's from leaving the baby boy alone to allegedly take Oakley to the hospital. That's what they got her on. They needed to get her on something also just to hold her there, because they knew they were going to find out what had happened to Oakley.
Police forces do that all the time. They'll get you on something smaller until they can prove the bigger case.
Yep. Okay. March 23rd, Marshall's arrested in Harnett County, North Carolina. Dang, she traveled, huh? after the sheriff's office received an anonymous tip. Oakley's whereabouts remain unknown. And guys, I did not keep up with this as much as I could have. So little details I don't know much of. I know that I'm in a couple Facebook groups for her, but I don't get on Facebook a lot, to be honest. So if y'all have any little facts to add in, just comment.
So that baby still hasn't been found? Like about it?
Well, hold on. We'll get there.
All right, I'm sorry. My bad.
April.
Cortex says hello.
What up, Cortex?
Or he said Ayo. Excuse me. But...
Okay. Ayo. Okay. April 20th, about 4:20 p.m., Marshall is booked into Marion County Jail on 2 charges of neglect of a dependent.
So that's one for each child, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing, even though they didn't know where Oakley's, where she was. Okay, so April 21st, the body of missing toddler Oakley Snow may have been found, according to local media outlets, after Indianapolis investigators say the remains of a child were discovered in Morgan County, about 27 miles south of Indianapolis. We can confirm IMPD detectives located the remains of a child in Morgan County, Indiana. And this actually, they found it during a search, guys. So they were actually searching for her at that time.
Oh.
So Lieutenant Shane Foley with the Indianapolis Metropolitan, sorry guys, these words are tiny on here, Police Department in a message to AnyStar. IMPD is the lead investigating agency, Foley said. What led detectives to find the child's remains are not being released at the time. The Indiana State Police, the Morgan County Sheriff's Office, and the Morgan County Coroner's Office are assisting with the death investigation. The Morgan County Coroner's Office will be responsible for identifying the deceased. Once the deceased is identified, the Morgan County Coroner's Office will notify IMPD, and IMPD will release the identification of the deceased. Am I echoing for y'all in chat, or is it just my end?
I think it's just your end. You know about the volume echo thing, the voice echo thing on StreamYard, huh?
Yeah, it's on.
All right, I was just checking.
No, you got me second guessing it. Let me check it real quick, y'all. Hey, Wild Angel.
I guarantee the mom or the boyfriend ratted on one or the other of them.
Yeah, it had to be something like that. Okay, Rebelicious says we're good. Oh, and so is 2D Fruity. Okay. It has to be something like that. It's usually when they start getting charges on them, one of them will rat on the other.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I mean, once they start interrogating them, they start spitting out some numbers. Yeah, you're going to do 50 years and, 60 years for this. Somebody's telling something.
Yeah, well, and they're sitting in a jail for days and days thinking about what they've done. Of course they're going to rat on each other. Especially
if they're addicts. I mean, they need their fix and stuff. You know what I mean? They think, but if they tell they're going to get out, yeah, that don't work that way.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the little girl that the babysitter and her husband unalived? And we started thinking that, no, wait. It's a different one. It's Madalena Kojakari. I think that's what I'm thinking about. Her mother and her mother's husband went to jail. Got charges put on them, and they were in jail. And the mom started ratting on the stepdad because she got put in jail. I don't know. That's just what usually happens. So, hey, Sharon. Brittany Blue Eyes. I've been listening. It took me long. It took me this long to do to Shih Tzu's hair. What'd you do to their hair? You put little bows in them or groom them?
Give it a moment.
But it says the remains have not been positively identified as those belonging to Snow. Hey, Ladybug. Okay, y'all, I got a clip right here talking about the remains.
Investigating this, but they have not released any information on the child's identity. Several sources tell our newsroom a child was found near the Morgan County-Brown County border in the Morgan-Monroe State Forest.
Fox 59's Michael Van Scoik was there today, spoke with neighbors about such a startling discovery in a relatively quiet and remote area.
Several state, federal, and local law enforcement agencies confirmed to us that they found a child's body here in Morgan-Monroe State Forest, but still a lot of unanswered questions at this time. We don't know who that child is, but we do know IMPD will be leading this investigation.
Well, I think it's horrific, to be honest with you.
Stan Stevens lives just down the road from where our sources say the child's body was found. A quiet, heavily wooded area with an occasional car driving by.
What's horrific, Osmic?
I didn't say that was horrific.
Was that someone in the video?
I think so, yeah. I mean,
Y'all, I'm losing my mind today.
my mic was muted.
Why do I keep hearing Osmic when he's not talking, y'all? Becca, is it you?
I think it was the video because we both. I think as soon as the video played, it muted us.
Yeah, I think it is the video. It wasn't me.
Okay. Okay, so on April 24th, Mike Ellis of the Morgan County Coroner's Office said DNA from the remains of the child will have to be tested to confirm the identity. Testing will take between 2 and 4 weeks. So maybe it'll be closer to 2 weeks.
So this just happened then, right? In March, right? I mean, they were saying March 8 and stuff. That was my birthday, so I mean.
Yeah.
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
it happened already. It really happened really fast, all of it. And they found this body. You know, I can't say for sure it's Oakley's, but it is really looking like it.
It's in the general vicinity, like in a certain mile radius. I think it said it was like something 25 miles south or whatever it was.
They did talk to one of the news outlets. One of the videos I was watching said they talked to the family, and they said that they don't, because usually the family will get first word, but they said that they're not even sure yet, that they haven't heard anything. So
that's crazy.
Okay, here's the last one. It's, y'all, my cat's opening my dresser. If y'all can hear that, she's trying to. Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department confirms that the remains of a child were found during a search in Morgan County. At this time, IMPD is considering it a death investigation, and they could not confirm the age, the sex, or identify the child. So we don't have any info, but like you said, Osmic, it was found in the proximity that she was missing from, and it's just common sense, you know? And it says they also could not disclose why a search was being conducted or if the search was in connection of the two missing 2-year-old Oakley Snow. And that is the timeline and a little bit of the story. And I did not even show her mother because she does not deserve any attention.
Facts. The only attention she deserves is from the jury.
Yep.
I mean, bringing that baby out there like that, wrapped in a blanket. I mean, that's. I mean, I understand you're an addict, but that doesn't justify it doing that to a child. I mean, that's a cool for them people.
If she were an addict, she should have let her stay where she was safe at her daddy's house. I don't know why
she took her from the dad and ran. Like.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some women do it out of jealousy. You know what I mean? Weren't we just talking about that the other night?
Yeah, but
what I don't understand is she took both kids. Why? Why did she target one and not both?
Yeah, I mean, didn't they say she left with her boyfriend or something?
I mean, that sounds horrible, but
yeah, no, I don't want to say what the possibilities are there. I mean, use your imagination or don't use your imagination because that's weird. But I mean, yeah, like Tashi said, having babies in the trap house period is effed up. I mean,
Backroad Becky says hello.
Hey, Backroad Becky. Well, you're smart dogs. Y'all are talking about dogs. Having babies at trap houses period is effed up. Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I was just saying. It should never be there. That's
what happens when the parents are addicts, and And I also worry, like, I don't know, did she really fall off a bouncy ball and get hurt and they got scared and just, like, dumped her somewhere, or did they harm her? Did someone harm her? And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, was it an accident or was she being, like, abused? Because, they said they saw bruises on her legs before.
Right. Tennessee
Babies
Sweetheart
for
said
profit.
that the baby might have just took up too much of her time. And then Penny Riddle said that babies for profit.
Well, I wish she would have took her back to her daddy if she took too much of her time.
Facts. There's people out here like me that can't have kids. That'd be an awesome parent. You know what I mean? And I'm not able to have biological children of my own. So if I did have a kid, I'd have to adopt. But I mean, it's situations like this that really irk my nerves because I mean, you could have brought that child to a hospital or a fire department or something like that. You didn't have to do that. I mean, it was an innocent child that didn't deserve it.
The original story.
I was about to say, isn't this the baby that she said she brought her to the hospital, but there was no record of her being there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a definite spot on death row for her.
Yeah, they searched every hospital around and they couldn't find any information about a child being dropped off, and that's when they realized it was something worse than that.
She claimed she dropped the baby off?
Yeah, she said she left the baby in a hospital.
That's sad. Like it. I ain't gonna say what I want to say.
Donna says ditto, Isaac.
I mean, I totally agree. Well, I mean, you're agreeing with me. But, I mean, people that do that to a child, like, I mean, I don't know if y'all remember the part in Scarface where he was trying to get a green card to come to America, and he's like, I'll do away with a communist for fun. He's like, but for a green card, I'm gonna carve him up real nice. People that do that to kids. Yeah.
Yeah. Margie said that you'd make a good dad, Isaac.
I'd make a good dad. Oh Lord, I don't know.
Brittany Blue Eyes said it just blows my mind because you literally don't get in trouble for giving up your kids.
Mm-mm.
She said, so there's no reason to do something like this. You're not going to get in trouble for saying, I don't want this kid anymore, but it's up and put it up for adoption.
Exactly. That's what makes me think something way worse was happening. You know what I mean? Because let's face it, up until that child's old enough to make his decisions for herself, it's an innocent child. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying 18 years old is, an innocent person, but I mean, roughly around puberty when they start freaking rebelling, they're. I mean, we're not gonna talk about my rebellious stage.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened during your rebellious stage? I'm pinning the StreamYard link, guys, if y'all want to come up and talk to us. I forgot to do that before. Sorry.
There's one requirement. You must show your face and your ID at the door. I'm checking IDs, no cover charge. My rebellious stage? You don't want to know.
As long as you keep it PG.
I mean, I never really did run away. I just was never home. Like, I was always by a friend's house or something, doing things I shouldn't have been doing. Skipping school.
Just running the streets, huh?
I can't run. I mean, the way my legs set up is like you know what I mean. But yeah, basically.
Walking the streets.
I mean, the police, like, we would be out past curfew or something. Here comes Peter Cottontail. But T-I-double-G-R. I mean, like, we would be out past curfew and stuff, and the police would, like, bring us all home instead of bringing us to the little juvenile detention center. As soon as they would pull out my driveway, I was out the window again. Like, come on, dude. I don't know. For real. They brought me home twice in one night, 2 different cops. And they picked me up almost like on the same corner.
Margie says you would make a good daddy, Isaac.
I honestly feel if I did have children, my children would be bad as hell.
Yeah, they would. For sure.
But I mean, and it's also safe to say, like, with people like some of these weirdos roaming around freely in this world, like, if I was a parent, I would be in prison waiting on the death penalty because some of these weirdos, I mean, they don't deserve to roam around freely. Like, what else?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true too. Like Chris,
Don't laugh at me.
Chris,
Chris,
everyone's welcome here. Just, I don't know. I guess it's safe here. Maybe. I guess we'll find out, huh?
yeah.
Donna
So
says she
did you see Tennessee Sweetheart's comment?
no.
She said they put these mothers in protective custody for their protection when they should have thrown them in general population. She said these babies didn't get protection, so they shouldn't.
Facts.
Yeah.
And I have a firm belief that, I mean, I've been inside of the judicial system and locked away like that for my own mistakes, but if somebody wants to get to you in a situation like that, they're gonna get to you. There's nothing gonna stop them in there. Trust me. Like if you did something and it's you're proven guilty on something, if they want you bad enough, they're gonna get you. And that's just, I mean, guards get paid off all the time. For $700 in a Louisiana state prison, you can get a cell phone, and I'm talking like an iPhone.
Well, I'm sure as soon as their charges got out in the jail, that they'd be
Right.
gotten.
But a lot of them people like that, like I mean, not to switch gears or anything, but Leilani, I mean, I don't know for sure if anybody does, correct me, but I'm pretty sure she kept in isolation, like solitary
Yeah,
confinement.
Oh,
She's locked down 24 hours a day,
yeah.
just so they don't get to her. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that's probably going to be the one and only place that they're not going to get to you is solitary confinement.
Oh, now
mean,
I see.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, now I see Rebels post in Discord. It says child remains found in Morgan County.
I mean, I was gonna say, old boy that had that island and was doing all them things, they got to him in solitary confinement. So,
Oh, Epson.
yeah. Oh, Jeffrey.
Yeah. Okay, now back to Donna. I would have done anything to have a child of my own. These cases make me sick. I know. I can't imagine. I'm sorry.
I can't tell you how many times whenever I was on T-Rev's panel and we were talking about Quentin Simon, like I would have to take my headset off and just sit there because like I could feel my ears burning and like I was getting angry and shit, like because she's sitting there partying and stuff. You know what I mean? Like who does that? Weirdo.
I know. And then what killed me was getting on camera afterwards and being like, I just want him to come home, knowing what he did to that baby.
And her mama sitting there looking at her like she wanted to punch her in her face.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then sticking up for her again when she's in prison. I don't understand it. If someone did that to my grandbaby, kid or not, I mean, I can't say I don't know what I'd do because I'm not in that situation. But
I mean, the one and only thing that's, I mean, I don't want to say the one and only thing that still has her with a heartbeat is solitary confinement, but at the same time, the way that baby was disposed of, I mean, I hate to say that word, but the way he was treated after he was deceased, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, we all know where they found him, you know what I mean? That right there, that says way too much about who she is, you know what I mean? Like, just...
Yeah, Tennessee Sweetheart said, I worked in a prison and we were told if an inmate goes after a child unaliver or SA, turn your head. She said, so I witnessed many.
They do it too. And I mean, a lot of times if it's a man, they become somebody's girlfriend. And I mean, this is what it is, you know?
okay, we got Rocket called Cortex Cotex. Oh gosh.
At least he put the laughing emoji.
Huh?
I said at least he put the laughing emoji.
Yeah. Rocket's like crap. I would still love my child, but I would not help them. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Like, you're gonna love the baby that you gave birth to, carried and everything, but if they do something like that, what did you say? She said sauce.
I don't know what that means. Sorry, maybe.
Yeah.
Saucy.
I don't know, y'all.
Rockets.
Sorry, I don't
Just
speak
tried to
Australian.
text.
What, Becca? I mean,
I said
Huntress.
Rocket's at work, so she was probably just trying to text quick.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It's sorry in Australian. Oh, okay. Saws.
Could I, mate?
I think I told y'all about that the other day when we were on video call and Rocket's driving down the road and sees an unalived kangaroo and I see an unalived deer and coyote. Okay. I have watched a lot of stuff with Epson and Human T Word. The rabbit hole is deep. I know. I'm not even gonna try to get into that, y'all.
Yeah, Pizzagate will make you sick.
There's something you were getting really into a while back. One case. What was it?
Who, me?
Oh, the Murdaugh trial. The Murdaugh
Oh,
case.
that dude there. Lord, don't trust your soul to no backwoods Southern lawyer. Shout out Reba.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was into that like big time.
He was
And
over there watching.
I still think the other son had something to do with it.
Oh, I think everyone does.
I think
he's
he's gonna
still
be
not out
arrested
of the woods for all this stuff either.
for
All of those money charges
the
aren't
little boy that was found dead around the corner or whatever from the hunting camp. Stephen Smith.
Yeah, that one too, but I don't think his money charges are done.
Are you talking about Alex?
Maybe. Yeah, Murdaugh.
Yeah.
Maybe I misunderstood what I saw the other day, but I'm pretty sure they said that they're still charging him for that stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was millions of dollars. You know what I mean? That's how it all unraveled because of that.
Which documentary did you watch? Was it the Netflix one, like Tashi said?
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, it was the one on Netflix.
Yeah.
But the one on Netflix is different from all of the other ones that I've heard about. I haven't watched any of them, but I mean, I heard I think it was the one on could be like HBO Max or something like that. I'd have to ask T-Rev, but he said there was one of them that focused strictly on Buster and how the whole town knew that him and Stephen Smith were companions. You know what I mean? And it was like the whole school knew about it, so he got embarrassed, and that's why Stephen Smith was taken up.
Yep, that's what I think. And Tennessee Sweetheart.
The Netflix one said something about that too, though.
Yeah, but T-Rev said this other one was like strictly about that, like nothing else. He said it barely even mentioned the boat accident and stuff.
What was the boy's name? The other son.
It was Buster and Paul.
Okay. Paul. So Tennessee Sweet. All I can think about is someone in the group, Becca, who said my chapstick reminds me of Alex Murdaugh, and it was called Paw. Or Paw. Okay, Tennessee Sweetheart. So do you think Paw had anything to do with any of these deaths surrounding him, or do you think it was all literally just...
I think I don't think if he did it, he helped him cover it up. But
yeah, you see how he got away with the girl that he unalived on the boat.
No, that was the son. Yeah,
that was Buster, right?
Yeah.
No, I thought that was Paul on the boat.
Yeah, but Paul was the small one. He was the one driving the boat. But
yeah,
honestly, I think the pew-pews that were used in that, I think that's in Alex's dad's grave.
In his coffin? Wait, guys, I'm confused.
Either in the coffin or buried like under the dirt.
Okay, wait. I have to correct something.
Go ahead.
Paul's the one who passed away, right?
He's the one that was unalived, yes.
And he was the one in the boating accident. Was he the one that had the relationship allegedly with the boy? No, right? That was Buster.
Yeah, that was Buster.
Okay, so what I meant to ask is who thinks that Buster was in on any of the unalivings? Because I 100% think so.
I do. And what makes me believe that was the day that they gave him his sentence. Alex walked into the courtroom, handcuffs and shackles, and he looks directly at Busta and he mouthed the words, "It's okay now," or "It's
Yeah.
gonna be okay now."
It's gonna be okay now. He turned around and
What?
said that, and that's really sad because I feel like it's sad in a way because I feel like he's taking all the heat off his son, and he was just like, I don't know. I mean, it's not sad for him because he's just as evil, but
Right. That and the phone call there was a phone call that I heard that was recorded that where he called Busta and it was about the lawyer being able to go hunt on a property or something. And he's definitely speaking in code. If you know about prison talk and everything's recorded when you're on one of them phones, you got to talk in code if you talking about something you don't want to be arrested again for, because they will come and get you and arrest you for something you say on that phone. So Alex is definitely talking in code to Busta, and he's telling Busta to go hunt hogs on the land, and Busta says he don't want to go back there. And then he brings up the topic of getting the lawyer to go hunt. I think his name was like Robert or something like that. I could be wrong, but he brings up the topic of him going hunt the land, and he's not hunting hogs no more. He's hunting doves.
I remember that. I guess
So
you told me that.
yeah, I mean, just the two different animals being hunting. Like I get it, the two animals are native to that region, but at the same time, that's that's code words for something. And I think it was telling him to go get the pew pews that were used, and that's why Busta was like, I don't want to go back there. You know what I mean?
Do you see Tennessee Sweetheart says all the money charges go to trial in August?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, I didn't think he had been charged for them yet. You know what got me with Buster was through the whole trial, and even after his dad was charged, he was so straight faced and no emotion whatsoever.
Yeah.
That's what made me think he got stuff to do with other ones.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of times with that too, we all know like them dudes ain't. I mean, you got that amount of money, you're not going to that courtroom stone bone sober. You know what I mean? Like something like that, you're not going in there sober.
I know, I wouldn't be able to. Look, the Epson thing, it is super scary. A lot of famous people were involved in it. And there's Rocket saying my lip balm is Pawpaw, and it reminds me of Alex Murdaugh.
I mean, who the crap calls their kid Pawpaw? That's what you call your grandpa.
He was doing it for sympathy because his brother, you heard him, he got up there and said he always called Pawpaw, and he was like, not often.
Well, the younger son, the Pawpaw fella, him and his grandpa had a more close relationship. Like I'm talking about Alex's dad. Him and Alex's dad had a very tight relationship. That's why the boating thing got swept under the rug. You know what I mean? But
yeah, well, and then they said too that Paul was more attached to the nanny or the house cleaner than he was even his own parents, because she's the one who took care of him.
I mean, but that'll just tell you how much of a weird parent they were. You know what I mean? I mean, look at in the documentary, they letting them drink. I mean, I was not a very well. I don't know what you could say here. My parents didn't discipline me very well because my dad was always in prison and my mom was just on drugs. But he knew no discipline. You know, like he was one of them kids that used to hit his parents. You know what I mean? Like,
oh my God!
Yeah, well, I mean, he unalived a girl in a boating accident and was
and they swept it under the
drinking
rug.
right after. You know.
Yeah, and he was underage when that happened. Like who?
Mm-hmm.
JoJo said she's back now. She had to step out. Y'all, can y'all hold it down for 1 second while I run to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Yep.
Class, y'all behave. Don't nobody talk at once.
Tashi said, "No offense to the ginger ninjas out there."
Yeah.
She said, "Is it because of the orange hair, the orange fruit pawpaw?" I've never heard of an orange fruit called that.
Me either. But Tennessee Sweetheart, she said the housekeeper's picture was the only picture in Paul's wallet.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I mean, shit happens, I guess. Ginger ninjas. Don't be a ginger. Nah, damn, I fucked that up. Don't be a gender bender.
Okay, guys, if y'all had made me laugh, I would have been screwed. So,
Yeah, you lucky. You lucky. Clayton Bigsby's not here tonight.
yeah, if y'all want to come talk, well, I don't want to stay on much longer, y'all, because I'm so tired. I just really wanted to get out a little true crime clip since we had drama the past few nights. You know,
Past few knots.
the past few nights. Quit making fun of me. The housekeeper was the only picture in Paul's wallet. Yeah, isn't that creepy? The housekeeper who passed away by falling down their stairs.
Yeah, I think his family, her family's having that looked into again.
I did hear something about her body was being exhumed.
It was.
Mm-hmm. And then they're also...
The body they need to exhume is his dad. Freaking Alex is dead. They need to exhume his body because I'm pretty sure that's where they're going to find the ones that were used to do his wife and his son.
But didn't they say they won't do that because he was too, he had too much power and the whole family had too much power? And
they're only saying that because that's where those things are. I mean, there's nobody above a double homicide investigation. You know what I mean? If they want something bad enough, they're going to go get it. You know what I mean? No matter where it's at. But they know that's where that's at and they don't want to bring it up.
If they were going to do it, they should have done it during trial, though. He was charged, so it's too late now. But
I mean, the thing that I'm firmly makes me believe that that's where they are is the housekeeper said the day of the funeral. That's when they found the what it was, a poncho or whatever that had that had the pew pew residue on the inside of it, which indicates that something was rolled up in it.
Yeah.
You know
That's what I kept getting confused. I thought that poncho was something maybe he wore when he was doing the, actual crime.
Exactly.
Because
that's what I thought too. But why would the residue be on the inside of it? If it was something he wore while it was happening, it would be on the outside, not the inside. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And you're the one who told me that too. And I was like, holy crap, that makes so much sense because it was on his mom's property.
Yep.
He was carrying that stuff over there for a reason. And we don't have that fruit called a pawpaw here.
No, I've never heard of it.
But let me see. I wanted to highlight one more thing. Oh yeah, Tennessee Sweetheart says that's what I said I was making. That is what they wear.
Sweetheart said, yeah, go ahead.
Oh shit.
In the skinning shed. Okay, so for blood. Ew.
Yeah.
Gross.
Are they scared to get dirty? I've never seen anybody wear a poncho when they're...
I have. I mean, when you got multiple animals that you're harvesting, you know what I mean? It's gonna be messy. You know what I mean?
So when they found it, I wonder if it had any blood on it or just the pew pew residue. I don't know.
I think it was just the residue.
I don't know.
I mean, whatever the case may be, he's in prison where he deserves to be. But I think somebody else should be there with him. Buster!
Me too. Dang it. I don't want him out running free. He's as evil as his daddy.
All right. That's what she said. Hogs especially. Yep. Hogs are messy. And what makes hogs so messy is the meat's so fatty and greasy. And it just...
Ew.
Yeah. I don't like wild boar meat. It's all pork, but I don't like it.
It's good if you cook it the right way.
Yeah, see, I don't want to have to cook it the right way. And then when I eat deer, I like ribs. I like the ribs, but the back strap. I'll kill a deer and just eat the back strap and give the whole rest to somebody else.
See, Rocket that's how I think skin and shed. Calm down, Buffalo Bill. I don't like deer either, y'all. I can't eat it. No. Mm-mm.
Crazy.
Y'all starve.
What's the right way to cook it, Becca? The hog, wild hog.
Okay, if anything wild, if you soak it in milk, it takes the wild taste out of it.
Yeah.
Milk?
Yeah, buttermilk and stuff.
And then deer, there's a white film on the meat. You have to pull that white film off, or it's gonna taste gross.
Yep.
No, I'll leave that to the butcher people. No. Buster's busy at the casino. Is that what you were saying?
I was gonna read the same one. Yep. I mean, he's filthy rich now. Shit.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Even if they're saying he didn't get much money from the, what was it, the house and all that, you don't know. Do we really know how much money they had hidden or anything, you know?
Right. I feel that boy's set for the rest of his life.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Tennessee Sweetheart said soak it in salt and it draws the blood out. We leave ours on ice for a couple of days and it does the same thing.
Yeah, I was going to say either that or soaking in ice water.
What about, have you ever like made your own beef jerky or like deer jerky, Becca?
Yep, I have.
I've not made jerky, but I've processed many deer on my own.
How did you make the jerky, Osmike?
In a dehydrator. Just cut it up in thin little strips. And, I mean, you season it, marinate it overnight or whatever. And you just cut it up in little strips, like jerky strips, and you put it in the dehydrator.
Why was I thinking of like all these movies I watched where they had all the little strips hanging outside to dry out?
I mean, that's like the old way to do it. But I mean, in South Louisiana, you're not leaving no raw meat outside. I mean,
not in the country either. I don't know how these movies thought it. Okay, deer jerky is absolute. Nope. You know, people used to bring it to school like crazy and eat it all throughout school and gave it to all kinds. It was, oh my gosh. That's when you know your country, huh?
Yeah. Has anybody ever eaten turkey jerky? Shit's amazing, especially if you deep fry the turkey. Oh my god!
I don't mind turkey, and yeah, but I don't eat turkey, so I don't. The jerky's good. I don't care for turkey though.
I love it.
I love turkey.
I had bison. It was a Slim Jim, but it was bison. I mean, it was pretty good.
You know, on Amazon they have all these packs that Poshy. We have 1800 stuff like so. On Amazon, Osmic, they have these huge packs of beef sticks. They're like Slim Jims kind of, but they're all different kinds of animals, like gator and everything.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't just like she was saying, if you don't cook certain stuff the right way, like it's weird. Same thing with the alligator. If you don't cook it the right way, good luck. I mean, it ain't gonna make you sick or nothing, but if you cook it the right way, it tastes like chicken. I mean,
well, then why don't you just eat chicken?
Why not eat the gators? They're a nuisance around here.
Ooh, I've had store-bought turkey jerky. Didn't like it. Store-bought.
Yeah, that sounds about. That sounds
My
about.
son loves kangaroo.
That sounds like it's about up there equal with that old store-bought moonshine.
My cousin loves eating squirrel. Do you slow cook deer, Huntress?
You can.
I have, yes, a roast.
Yeah.
Oh, JoJo, we love you too. You're good. She said.
I feel like interrogated about eating wild game. I'm playing.
Okay, so my mom had alligator. We have alligator at some restaurants down here, like Cajun restaurants, and
I don't have real Cajun restaurants. Y'all just have where it says Cajun.
Right. Like po' boy.
There's a huge difference.
You know what a po' boy is?
Yeah.
Only one of the best things on the freaking planet.
Like, I'm surprised you actually know what a po' boy is, yo. Like, it's crazy.
Well, my mom and my stepdad love going to eat there, and I don't like seafood though, so that's why I don't think I could eat gator. I don't like anything that tastes fishy.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I mean, I like shrimp, but like fishy tasting stuff, I can't do it.
And we see a lot of people. I know a lot of y'all probably never had like real Louisiana crawfish. Y'all probably just had some shit that they threw butter on the top of the shells and called it seasoned.
Yeah.
That's not how. I mean, you look it up on the internet. That's not how we. I mean, I look them up and I see videos of people boiling crawfish and they bowl of crawfish in some clear water, and then they dump it in the ice chest, and then let me find you putting seasoning on the crawfish after they already cooked. We crucifying you.
Yeah.
We will crucify you behind some shit like that. And then there's a dude on TikTok. He's eating like the whole shell and everything. I'm like, dude, I hope you choke.
Oh.
Yeah, for real. And then, like, all right, a lot of people, they think that if you, because they have a process before you boil them called purging them. All right, crawfish are mud bugs. They live in the mud. They burrow and they make their homes inside of the mud.
Mm-hmm.
Well, naturally, when you catch them, they're going to be full of mud, like their insides and everything. A lot of people think if you put salt in the water, that purges them, but it don't. Just put them in regular water and they're gonna poop it out. I mean,
Hey, Mom Angel.
you don't want to eat dirty crawfish. Trust me, like it's not good.
Okay, can I ask?
My stepmom is from Louisiana, so I definitely know the difference between. I know what you mean though, like the Georgia or Alabama Cajun food or Louisiana Cajun food is completely different.
Right.
I want to ask Toshi and Rocket, where in the heck, I was going to say world and heck, where do you get kangaroo meat there? Like, Toshi says that their cats eat roux meat.
I mean, I guess it would be just like us. I guess it'd be just like us taking the deer for
deer meat, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's just so weird.
But then
poor Rue.
Margie in chat, I think, is from Australia too.
She said she get hers from the Full Throttle Saloon. That's the Full Throttle Saloon. That's that place. Damn, I can't think of his name. The one that had Gas Monkey Garage, right? Rich
I don't know.
I forget his name.
Homemade moonshine is not comparable to store-bought moonshine.
It's not. When I was living in North Louisiana, they had a guy that I knew that he used to race dirt track cars, and I was hanging out with him one day, and I thought that he was just bullshitting me. This dude poured moonshine straight into the carburetor and turned the car over, and it ran. And like he's sitting there, like slowly pouring it in the carburetor, trying to tune it with the distributor, trying to get the timing right on the distributor. Me, I'm sitting there looking at him like, this thing running on no fucking moonshine. The fuel cell for the car where you put the actual fuel in, it wasn't even in the car. That's how, like, it was definitely running on moonshine. I'm sitting there arguing with him, and he's like, bro, the fuel cell's back there. Like, we didn't even put it in the car yet. I'm like, y'all crazy. Turns out it will run an engine.
Tennessee Sweetheart is super right about that once I think about it. Gator food isn't seafood, it's swamp food. So it probably doesn't even have like a fishy taste.
Yeah, it does.
Does it? Then I wouldn't like it.
I mean, if you like I said, if you don't cook it right, it will. I mean,
like, you know, like bass, like or catfish. That's not seafood, but it's from the water, and it still tastes like freaking fish because it's fish. But y'all get what I'm saying.
They had a little place in I think it was like Keone, Mississippi. And it was like on this big catfish pond, and it was like a catfish restaurant. You go out in the back and catch your own catfish. It was pretty dope. Yeah, Richard Rollins, that's his name. Boom. I knew it was something.
She said cooked. Okay. Cooked good, of course. Okay. Y'all, I've never had crawfish. I can't make myself eat them.
Honestly, crawfish don't taste like fish. Like they don't. Like,
what do they taste like?
I mean, seasoning. Like it don't have that fishy taste that you like. I don't know how to describe it. You would have to do it like.
I don't eat crawfish, but let me tell you, I can peel some of the potatoes after they've been cooked with the crawfish.
Yeah, I mean, the way I do my potatoes, like you don't even need to peel them; they like basically fall apart.
I like crab legs.
I mean, if you eat crab legs, you'll be able to deal with crawfish. It's kind of the same meat. I mean, it's.
You can go shooting just like pigs. Shooting what?
Kangaroo.
Shooting no.
Yeah.
Are you freaking kidding me? And you can buy kangaroo meat at a store. Y'all, it's just, I don't know. It's so weird.
If you said gators eat people, why would you eat it?
And a gator is one of the only animals besides a wild hog or a pig, period, that'll eat something and you'll never find traces of it.
It does have a fishy taste, so if it's cooked right, it's good. Which Tutti Frutti, the gator?
Yeah, that's what I told you. If it's cooked right, you don't taste the fish. Like
I'm from a small town county. We have roos everywhere. That's crazy. A ghost devil was ghost hunting one night, and there was a roo standing there staring at him. We thought they were going to start boxing.
Yeah.
That'd be my main concern. Freaking, I'm out there trying to hunt a kangaroo and then they hunting me. Hell no.
Uh-huh. Oh, blue crabs. Wait, you get crawfish and blue crabs once a week? Girl! You live in Florida, don't you?
Balling.
Mm-hmm. Crawfish is the poor man's lobster.
Yeah. I've heard
Tutti
that
Frutti.
one.
Shit, I don't know about that. You bought a sack of crawfish lately? That shit ain't cheap.
When we do our bulls, we always get the crawfish from Louisiana. The restaurant.
I mean, like, no joke.
They
If y'all
brought them
ever
from
want
there.
crawfish and y'all in Louisiana, stop by my house. And especially if it's during the crawfish season, the ditch in my front yard, like you go out there with a crawfish net, you might need a few of them. But as long as there's water in the ditch, you're going to catch crawfish.
Do you like crawfish, Wild Angel?
No.
She said, hell no.
She said, no, I don't even eat sushi, y'all.
I can't do any kind of seafood. And like I'll eat like some cod, all white fish a little bit, but that's about all I can do. I just can't.
I can eat California rolls all day long because they don't have any raw fish in them.
Yeah,
Well, we would be best friends. I go to Publix probably once a week and get some.
You mean that's where I get them too? I get them at Publix. Rocket Queen says, "Oh, she's gonna take a photo of room meat next time she's at the shop." I'm excited.
Has anybody ever tried real Wagyu?
I don't know what that is.
Oh my god!
Did you say ragu?
No, Wagyu. It's the best. It's the best beef you're gonna find on the planet.
What kind of beef is it?
It's the best beef. Like it's
from what?
It's a cow.
Oh, okay.
Where the crap else are you gonna get beef?
And it's not a special cow; it's just a regular cow, dairy cow.
No, it's like some Chinese cow or something. It's
so
like,
that's what I thought. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's like above regular ribeyes and stuff. Like
not ribeye. I'm thinking about the
a filet mignon.
No. What is it? Help me out, guys. Prime rib.
No, this is better than prime rib.
I would rather have a steak than prime rib, to be honest.
Yeah, Donna, if you ever in South Louisiana and it's during crawfish season, hit me up. And I mean, whether they got water in the ditch in my front yard or not, that I can't determine that, but I'd let you know if you ever was in town. for real, all you do, I mean, you would have to get like some chicken legs or something like that. You tie the chicken leg to the middle of the crawfish net and you stick them in the water and just check them every 30 minutes or so. And I guarantee you sit out there about a half a day. If it's the water level's high enough in the ditch, a half a day you'll have a whole ice chest full of crawfish for free.
Did you read what Tennessee Sweetheart said?
Yes.
Oh wow.
That's not cool. Okay, Wagyu is expensive. I have heard Wagyu when I read it out.
But real Wagyu, you're not gonna get it in the United States. Like I want to say it's China, maybe Japan, somewhere like that. But
okay, you know where I heard it? Who is that guy that is a chef and he's opening restaurants in different places?
Chef Emerald Lagasse?
No.
I built one of his restaurants here in New Orleans. He's got 3.
Okay, well, there's this one. He just recently started opening a restaurant. So he has a really expensive, like a $200 burger, y'all, there, and it has Wagyu on it.
Is it Wahlburgers? I don't know. Hold on.
No.
She said she's only 4 hours away from Nola. Yeah, that shit, you can do that in a day, round trip.
And it's like a really thin piece of meat. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's they cut it in regular like beef cuts, like regular steak cuts. But when you cook it, like on a little freaking Chinese thing, they do cut it in like little thin strips. But it's so tender. And I mean, I forget exactly what the diet is on them, but there's like stress free and shit. Like the cows are never under any stress and stuff like that. Because you got to think about it, right? Basically, when you eating a piece of steak, you're basically eating like the meat of the cow. Like I mean, that would be like the muscles and stuff, basically. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But, yeah. If they're not under any stress, then little wag bars. Yep, you're right. Crispy bacon.
Donna,
You make me wonder with that name, bro.
Donna really does travel like a lot for work, so I do not doubt she'll be over there eating crawfish with you one day. Where did my pen just go? Hold on, guys.
Tennessee Sweetheart said, Dumpling, you're thinking about that guy with the blonde hair that's spiked up?
Yes.
I thought he died.
No.
No, it's not Gordon Ramsay, Rocket.
It's Gordon something. It's something like that. But Gordon Ramsay's the... Gosh darn it, guys. I'm going to fall here.
He's the mean guy.
Oh, you talking about that dude?
Guy Fieri.
Hold on. You talking about the salt dude that does the salt thing? Salt King or some shit like that?
Ow. God,
just talking about Guy
crazy
Fieri.
now. We have to figure it out.
You talking about Salt Poppy?
No.
You never heard of Salt Poppy?
I'm talking about Dave or something else. Something Ramsay.
Oh, I'm not arguing with y'all.
Are you talking about the one with the spiky blonde hair, right?
Chef Ramsay? Chef Ramsay,
Yes.
are you talking about?
The one with the spiky blonde hair.
Yeah, that's Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri,
Huh?
yeah. He's got a restaurant in one of my favorite hotels out in Nevada.
And he has a really expensive, like, $200. All that because I dropped my little beef fountain pen, y'all. That was ridiculous. He has the really expensive $200 burger with the Wagyu on it. Oh, Donna's only 4 hours away. That's awesome, Donna.
Tootie came through with Guy Fieri.
What?
I said Tootie's the one who said Guy Fieri.
Oh, okay. Hippie Grandma popped in for that one. She says it's wonderful, very marbled.
Yeah, because of the fat and like actual beef content of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here in the United States, you can't get real original Wagyu. I mean, you can get it, but it's like some off-brand. It's not the real.
What, Tashi or Rocket were laughing saying Chinese cow?
I mean, I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. I'm not from China. Check out the Chinese chicken.
Sharon said it was Japanese.
Same thing.
Japanese cow. English, dude.
Tootie said before YouTube, I used to watch a lot of cooking shows. She said, I'm a fat girl.
Oh, girl, I love food. Because they are massaged. They massage. Oh, yeah, that's right. They massage the cows, right? Speaking of that, where's BH tonight? Guys, he's a masseuse, I swear. That's why it reminded me of that.
You find him on OnlyFans.com?
Look, Tashi all wear shoes ahead of me. No, he was, I don't know where they found him. Where'd y'all find BH at?
I'm not discriminating, shit.
Curtis Stone. We're so close to Japan. I guess that's why we get it. That's weird. All right, y'all. I guess we can stop now. We went from true crime to freaking Wagyu. Did that guy not go live, Wild Angel?
Yeah, he did for a little bit, and then I think that his wife might have been summoning him because he said, I got to take care of something, and then he got off real quick. But he said that he was going to have a concert on Friday or something at like 5 in the afternoon, where he's going to play on his show live, like guitar songs or whatever. It's a little music thing.
Oh, they found BH at Dolly's. I couldn't remember.
Good night, Judy.
Well, wait. Friday, I hope it's after the bonfire. We're going to have a lot of music Friday, huh?
I think it's before.
Oh, okay.
But then he told Rebel, he went on Rebels, you were there, and he said that he might come and play over there, or he might let him play a song or something on there if he comes over.
Oh, okay. I thought he said that to Beachy. He probably said it to both of them, huh?
Right.
Hey, where are y'all going on a field trip tomorrow, Tutti Frutti? It was
My kid has a
Casper.
field trip too tomorrow.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, she's going to the zoo.
Oh, I want to go to the zoo so bad.
Yeah, I know we can take field trips right here on YouTube, right?
I probably should have said that.
We can go on a trip on a little rocket ship.
I should have said that. Let's go to the zoo, guys, on YouTube. Hey, kitten.
She said, let's go to the alligator farm.
Tootie, wait. Are y'all really going on a field trip to the alligator farm? Are you serious?
Where?
You're kidding.
What alligator farm? Is it in South Mississippi? Because if so,
No.
if the people that own it, their last name's Adam, tell them Isaac said what's up. I know the people.
I'm going to the zoo in Birmingham. I'm going to plan it. I'm about to go. It's like
Just
an hour and a half from me.
St. Augustine Alligator Farm. St.
St.
An hour and a
Augustine?
half?
Yeah, it's like or maybe it's 2 hours. Right?
Listen, we'll get together and just take the kids and go. That'd be fun.
Oh, that would be so fun. We got to plan it.
But your kids are my kids' ages, so they get along.
Yes, and shoot, I'm a big kid at the zoo. Y'all know me with animals. Stop clawing the chair. Rebelicious says, good night, be safe, love y'all big in bunches. Love you too, Rebelicious. And Tutti Frutti, good night. Have fun at the field trip tomorrow. I can't believe y'all are going to the alligator farm. My anniversary is tomorrow, so hopefully my date night. Aw, happy anniversary, Donna. I hope y'all have a really good day.
Oh, that's in Florida. I don't know nobody out there.
St. Augustine Alligator Farm. Isn't that scary to take a lot of kids to, though?
No, not really, because there's guardrails and stuff like that in place.
We have the best zoo right here. Cricket.
On YouTube.
Or
On
Cricket.
YouTube, you're right.
Yep. You should
What's
have
up?
a field trip with Becca. Sorry, what?
I was saying, Pink Fan said Dumpling and Osmic Security.
Oh, Pink Fan. We're about to get off. I'm sad now. Congratulations, Donna. Happy anniversary. Hey, wait, before we get off, okay, we forgot to do roll call. Put a 1 in chat if you hit the like button. Is my volume really loud? Am I just like deafening people and no one will tell me?
No.
No, I would tell you. You're in my ear, so I would let you know.
Good night, Tennessee, sweetheart. Okay, let's see. Oh, look who was first to put the 1. It's like Gatorland in Orlando. Nothing scary. It's kind of boring, to be honest. Well, guys, one of my friend's dads, he had a big old barn out back. Not out back my house, out back his house. And it had like horse stables kind of. And you opened one and there was a huge like hole they dug in it in the ground, and it had water in this huge rock, and he had a bunch of baby gators in there. And y'all, I don't know why. I can't remember why because I was younger, but he let them all go right around here in the waters. So now we have gators. Okay, let's see who hit the like. Huntress, Tennessee Sweetheart, Tutti Frutti, Rebelicious, Tashi. Just don't dangle your kids over the fence like Steve Irwin. Oh my gosh. Jojo CY, Sharon. I'm glad you're back, Jojo. Josh, Security. Pink Fan, Donna, Backyard Becky. Hey, Backyard. Becky, your name confuses me. Yeah, we're getting off, Jojo. I'm tired tonight.
At least ain't nobody in here named Roadhead Roberta.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Thank you all.
that's Iceman's mama. Roadhead Roberta.
Guys, thank y'all for hitting the like button. Adam and Penny. I'm sorry, Backroad Becky. I knew something was going to come out like that.
Blame it on alcohol.
It's better than what you could have said.
Backyard. I think it's because, guys, I was just talking about my friend's dad's backyard.
Mm-hmm,
But I really don't have a good excuse. I'm sorry, Becky. But did I call her?
She called you backdoor Becky. We heard her.
I'm really
Oh,
gonna need you to
boy.
change your name. Please change your name. Please change your name. I'm not gonna be able to say. I'm not gonna say hey B. I'll call you B. I'll call you BB. How about that?
Yeah.
Just call her Becky.
Abbreviations are much easier.
Oh, Rose Settle. You didn't get the notification. What, Rocket? What'd she say WTF about? BB? Is the BB bad?
Nah, she said that's
All
cool.
right. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know what she was saying WTF about. All right, y'all. Y'all ready to go?
Whenever you are.
You not playing audio?
What did I say, Rocket?
No, not tonight. Isaac.
She sucks.
I can't play it because I can't figure out how to edit the names out.
I tried to tell you.
Okay, well then we can do it tomorrow after you help me. You can just stay backstage with me and try to tell me how if you want.
That's up to you. I mean, I don't know unless I would. I mean, shit, I would have to.
Hey Maria, Rocket.
I would have to see how you do that on the phone or on a cellular device first. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, Rocket, message me what I said. Now I'm worried.
She said we're about to get off. Right? That's what you're talking about, Rocket?
Yeah, we're about to get off.
Yeah, she's thinking of brown chicken, brown cow.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Yeah.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Brown chicken, brown wow.
You would like to say what, Maria? Don't stress. Ow, that was my finger, Blackjack. Get down. Okay, Maria, I'm waiting on you.
Don't stress the fake breasts.
I always say stuff that I'm not supposed to. I get scared, y'all. Would like to say sorry, Dumpling. You got. Oh, it's okay, Maria. It's okay. You don't have to apologize. All right, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. I love all of you, though.
Love you, Night.
Good night, Wild Angel.
Night, sweetie. Night.
Good night, Huntress. Good night, Security.
Good
night.
Night. All right, y'all. We're heading out. Good night, Margie. Yes, happy anniversary, Donna. One more time. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night, JoJo. And Pink Fan, love you. And Wild Angel. Tattooed Angel's going live tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. And we'll go live after her and do something. Maybe just hang out night. Good night, Donna. Love you, JoJo. Rocket says thank you for watching. Back Road Becky. Good night. All right. Good night, guys.